So hey, what's up guys, Right Bucks here and welcome back to another F1 2020 My Team Career Mode episode, and today we will be heading into the next round, which is going to be the Chinese Grand Prix. A track that, again, I mean, I'm quick at it, well quick-ish, but it's not one of my favourite tracks, but maybe the weather will spice it up a little bit. Anyway, we've got some time to kill. I need to stop. That's not good. So we're going to have to redevelop this part, which is going to cost us 250. It's going to delay it again slightly, but we need to get this chassis upgrade on the go. So we'll get that underway. Obviously we still have our sponsors and stuff, and I've got 2.6 million, so I can start to upgrade things like the marketing department, slightly increased positive effects from team activities. Now that could be pretty important. We've also got durability upgrades we can do, they're quite cheap. Powertrain upgrades, I mean, I'm happy with our power unit for now, so maybe I need to focus on no, not even our teammate, because I'm going to switch him out at some point, I think. But maybe even aero or chassis. Let's do chassis. Aero seems quite expensive, so improve the failure chance to 10%. It's pretty good. Improve resource point generation to 60. Improve buildable upgrades by 20%. Increase fabrication. Improve failure chance reduction to 10%. I'm going to go for that. 2 million on the 12th of April. Where are we at the minute? 7th of April, so by the time we hit the Chinese Grand Prix. So, an invitational event. I'm going to skip this one, but I will do some in this My Team Career Mode. But for now, I want to get straight into the next Grand Prix, which is going to be the Chinese Grand Prix. So, we've had another part fail as well. It's the big R&D part, which has failed. We need 500 more points to fix it. I can't afford that now, so I'm going to have to save up some R&D points. But hopefully by the time we get out at China, do practice, we can get the R&D part fixed onto the car for the next Grand Prix. So we've taken a bit of a dip in terms of R&D. I've just done practice and put on the fix for the major development part, but look how much we've flatlined and look how much Haas have raised up. So we're now the second worst team, so I need to get these upgrades on the car. They're in progress, but they keep failing lately, so that's set us behind a little bit. But let's head into this wet qualifying session where hopefully we'll get a decent starting position for the Chinese Grand Prix. Right, the rain has just started to fall here in qualifying one. We've got one lap to make this count, and we've got the fight against the weather. Oh, there's absolutely no grip out here. Look how wide we are running around the final corner. Della Traz has gone pretty quick, but we're only just starting our lap. I should have come out early, but to be honest, I didn't know. I thought it was already raining, if I'm being completely honest. But Della Traz has stuck it on second position for now in Q1. Let's see how our first sector is going to compare to him. I mean, the track's getting wetter, so probably not as good as him. Oh no, he's going to hold us up. Don't do this to me. Get out the way! What is he doing? What is he doing? He's just held up everything. Oh. Right, we've got this front wing damage. We're back in the garage. We've got to replace the front wing. But what is the weather going to be doing? Albon. I mean, people are going quickly now, so maybe it's dried up. I think it might have dried up. We might be lucky. Wow. He is lucky he's not getting sacked. Wow. I'm going to have to go out now. I am going to go on these tyres again because... oh no, there's no point. Right. Accelerate time. I'm going to go out nearer the end of the session. Fresh, soft tyres. He's lucky. He is lucky that the rain has stopped. He is very lucky. So around the final corner then, this lap is going to put us provisional pole. But I think we can improve on that, and I might do just that. But in fact, I'm going to save the tyres. I'm not going to risk it. Everyone else is only Q1, isn't it? So let's retire from Q1 and see where that's going to end us. At the end of the session, I feel like everyone's going to go out and blast a time round, but I mean, that can't be fastest overall in Q1, can it? Well, apparently it is. Apparently it is, but there's a Renault up here. I don't think people have set their fastest lap, so bit of an odd Q1 session, but we're through. Where's our teammate? Last. He didn't go out and redo his lap. What is he doing? This... Oh, Jesus Christ. Right, it's absolutely dry here in qualifying. I thought it was going to be a wet quali. Must have just been the start of Q1. So here we are then. I've come out about halfway through the session. And I've come out on the set of tyres we used at the start of Q1. Because I'm trying to save a set just in case we get through. But I want a fresh set to start the race on anyway. So I'm having to save them. But let's see what this lap time is like. I don't think anyone's set a lap just yet in this session. Well, there we go. 31.5 is the time to beat from Bottas. That's a lot quicker than we went in Q1. I think we did a 1:36. Right then, that's P14. 2 seconds off the leader's pace. And you can really tell we're down. And I'd rather save a fresh set of tyres for the race. So we're going to end up in probably P14, maybe even P15, depending if Latifi can go back out. But our car is struggling now at this stage of the season. We were better off at the start of the season compared to everyone else. In the end then, it was 15th place, still ahead of Latifi by a few tenths. So yeah, we had a big mountain to climb there, 1.2 seconds to catch up to the Haas car. So let's see what we can do in the race. So then, here we are on the grid. Not done anything other than take a lap of fuel out, but let's see what our start is like here from P14. Probably a little bit higher up the grid than we'd have expected thanks to those wet conditions in Q1. But the race pace, let's see what it's like today, shall we? Trying to get alongside Grosjean. Sneaking up the inside, and the AlphaTauri of Gasly doing well in P9. Then we've got the Stroll to the left of us. Let's see if we can out-drag him. So one good thing about this car, it's got a Mercedes engine. At the minute, it's struggling in every other department, but hopefully when we get some aero upgrades on the car and stuff like that, which are soon to be coming. We had a few fail, but they're on the way. They are on the way, I promise you. But let's get our head down then. See if we can give chase to Gasly. Don't want to lose touch early on. And he's got 2 Renaults, and then he's got Carlos Sainz leading from the best of the rest. But we've got a bit of pressure behind now.
Good job.
Perez up the inside there. At least by letting him, well, we didn't let him through. At least by him getting through, he might be able to give chase to Gasly. But anyway, I'm going to use up some of this ERS early on. Pick up the slipstream. Oh yeah, uses Mercedes engine. Let's go. Getting alongside him. Not getting any closer. He's late on the brakes. We get him back up the inside. Still side by side. I'm going to use that overtake button just to get the job done. Bottas to 37.5 in the end. And we hold on to 11th place then. I think that Racing Point has decent downforce, I'm not going to lie. Right. Let's see if we can get these guys then. This Honda engine can't be that quick ahead. But I tell you what, the Mercedes engine is. Look at that Racing Point. Trying to get through. Struggle for traction in this car. In our driver career mode, if you haven't checked it out, we're driving the Renault factory team. So that car has really good traction. So I want to get good traction. The only thing that lets the Renault down is the Renault engine. So imagine good traction on our car with the Mercedes engine. Oh, a little lock up there. see what's the gap. We would be within DRS range. I'm going to use the overtake button to try and close down on the Honda engine. We are gradually closing down, but not quite enough to get any sort of overtake done. Good on the brakes, but then I just saw Perez close right up. Both racing points there, ready to pounce on me. Look at this, Perez closing up again. He's going to come up the inside. I've got the inside line for the next corner though. Give me some of that DRS from Gasly. This is the first lap we're going to have DRS. I'm going to go for some overtake button as well, just to help us along the straight. What's the engine looking like? Engine's not looking too hot either, which is going to help. So one of the Saubers has a mechanical problem. Gasly had the DRS, which helped him escape a little bit. Now the tyres aren't looking too bad, so I'm not going to go for an undercut. Lap 5 is the... Oh, here we go, talking of strategies. Lap 5, yep. We get a really good run out of that corner with the overtake button, and it just allows us to escape. But I just can't get the momentum on Gasly. I can't get the traction down at that final corner good enough to close him down. So we're just going to try and stick with this AlphaTauri. He's got Ocon just up the road. Ricciardo's pulling away a little bit further. And I'm not pitting yet. So we're not doing an undercut strategy. But neither is anyone around us that we're racing with, which is good. So no one directly behind us has either. Just people in front of us, which is okay, because they're in front of us anyway, because they're quicker than us. Right, let's see if we can get closer to Gasly. It's going to be tight in the pits because everyone around us is going to be pitting as well. So it's all about the luck of the draw in the pit stop stages at the end of this lap, I think. Look how wide we are there. That's cost us some time. And we haven't got DRS either. Oh, we have got DRS from the guy ahead. So it's Perez. Oh, come on, Mercedes versus Mercedes. I'm going to go for it around the outside on the brakes. A little bit of a lock up. And we're going to go... Oh, no, he's still there. I thought that was him, but it was Stroll. Got the inside line for coming into the pits as well. And it's all about entry into this pit. Oh, they got rid of the gravel trap there. I forgot they did that. Just remember Lewis Hamilton beaching it there. Right then, pit stop stages. We're in the pits. So is everyone around us. So it's battle of the pit stops. Come on, VR46 Racing. Let's do this. Come on. Don't know where Delatraz. Delatraz has stayed out. Right, we're the last box. Which ain't going to help us. There's AlphaTauri. Oh, we're back out in position, but we're right up his exhaust. So that's good. I think we gained a few tenths maybe. Oh, look at this. Opportunistic up the inside. And we close up there. And that is good. So now we've got the jump on Gasly. It's all about whether we can go with Ocon now in that Renault. And he seems to have upped the pace a little bit in that Renault. But I'm going to use some overtake button earlier than I'd like, just to try and stay in the DRS zone. But here we go then. Renault power unit versus Mercedes. What's it going to be? DRS, ERS, overtake button. Everything we got, throw it at him. What's our top speed going to be? 210 miles per hour. And it's still not enough to get him. But we close right up. But we didn't get a best exit at all. Right then. Teammate in the pits around the final corner. Looks like Latifi's in the pits too. And we've got a huge jump on Perez, unfortunately for him. Shame that. They boxed Stroll first. Thought Perez would have had a better chance of getting us, and because he had to stay out an extra lap, he's lost so much time to us and Ocon. So we're in P10. We could pick up some points here. This is good. But I've got to try and get Ocon if we can. Daniel Ricciardo's just up the road, but he's a bit too far. We always have way better race pace than qualifying pace. So Going to use this to our advantage. The car's feeling good, actually. It's feeling really good. Set it up nicely, I think. But I got Gasly behind it. It's going to be me versus Gasly for the last point, I think. I think Ocon's going to have the legs on us, really. That Renault is such a stronger car than our VR46 machine. Let's see. I'm not even going to pick up DRS this time. Yeah, Ocon's gone. He is long gone. I think the tyre wear was a bit of a neutraliser for us with the last stint. But since he's out on the fresh tyres now and he's in clearer, he's able to pull away. I think it was just the fact that he was on worn tyres which was allowing us to keep with him at the end of that last stint. But anyway, what's it going to be as across the line? What's the gap? Gasly right there, half a second behind. It's about keeping these AlphaTauri cars behind. They're sort of in our region of performance. They're faster than us slightly. It's all about getting racecraft and trying to beat them when it comes to points. Whoa! Huge kick of oversteer, and Gasly's through. Oh, side by side, he's squeezed us. That is cheeky, that. No front wing damage, luckily. But even with the DRS, we can't do much down this long back straight. But Gasly's through, which isn't good at all. I'm just going to go overtake button this whole little sector here just to try and get him if we can. Whoa. The rear downforce is a killer in our car. Let's go then. Overtake button. DRS. Gasly has to be a sitting duck in this Honda, but he's not. On the brakes. Oh, we couldn't shove that up his inside and we get an horrible exit. And he's through. He survives. Can we get him back though? That is the question. Even at 210 miles an hour, we couldn't beat that Honda unit down that back straight. I don't know why we can't get him. He must be using his overtake mode there to defend, and it's working for him. Now, can we get him back for that point? We've got to try. We have to try. Trying again, overtake mode, slipstream, everything we've got to throw at him. I'm going to max that again at probably 210 miles an hour, but I'm going to have to back out of the overtake mode. And yeah, 5 laps to go in this race. And I don't know if we're going to be able to get Gasly. I'm going to have to do some ERS farming for a lap or two, get the battery up. If I can stick within DRS zone, that'll be good. Virtual safety car then. Who's out? There's a Kvyat behind. Something happened and Kvyat's gone. I think Kvyat got into a bit of trouble there. Seem to be losing touch with Gasly now. Just can't look after the tyres as well as he can, and here's Perez back onto us. Didn't seem to phase him that he lost lots of time, and he's back up. He's ahead of his teammate, and he's going to get us if we're not careful. Seem to be battling a lot in this series with the racing point cars, but I'm still trying to save up some of our ARS, and without ERS overtake mode, only rich mix, we're going to hit 195 miles per hour. That's a difference of 15 miles per hour without overtake mode and DRS, and he's alongside us. Oh, caught napping. Perez is through. Struggling with grip now, and Stroll is next up. Look at the tyres. The front tyres are starting to go. Wow, these guys are a second a lap quicker than us. We've gotten so lucky with qualifying than our race start just to get us up the order, but then when it comes to pure race speed, the holes in our performance are unveiled. Not ideal. Only a few more laps to go though. I'll be happy if I can get P12. It's all about just getting resource points and points where we can. Don't know where our teammate is. He's suffering a little bit. Oh, I'm having to drop it down to 6th gear through there. And then to 4 through this section. That's how you know your tyres are starting to wear. Just can't get the front of grip anymore. 1.6 off of Perez. I fully expect Stroll to get us down this back straight. Engineers telling us to look after the tyres. And I've run it deep. Oh, this is going to cost us. Ah, no, the McLaren's got up too. We're just a sitting duck round here. Come on, use the overtake button and they won't be able to get us. Yeah, see, overtake button, they can't get near us. And once you're up to speed, you can just leave it there. Drop it down in second gear, get a decent exit if we can. Only got 2 more laps to go after this one, so let's hold it together. We might be able to hold on to P12. Oh, here they go. Oh, he's locked up a little bit, but he's through anyway. Stroll, he gets much better traction. Look out of there, he got much better traction than us. And now in the dirty air, we can't get to grip through the S's. Oh, it's these medium speed corners which are really hurting us. And the tyre wear, because we're having to use more tyre life just trying to get it to grip. And then obviously we lose time. And here comes Lando Norris in P14 trying to get us. Oh, he's up the inside. Oh, contact. Contact, no damage to the front wing, luckily. Going to squeeze him up high. But the Haas car's coming. Now, this is not good. My teammate's way back though. Oh, here goes Norris. He's got overtake button. Surely. Trying to get him back. Whoa. Almost landed inside of his exhaust. Got 1 more lap. Come on. For pride, let's try and get Lando Norris back. Here we go then. Got a really good exit. Oh yeah, gonna get him. Send it up the inside into turn 1. You're gonna have to go the long way around, Lando, unfortunately. And I don't have the front tyres to grip it back up for the second part of the corner. Oh dear. Anyway, P13 for now. Gonna use up the rest of our ERS at some point. Here he comes back around the outside. This is another opportunity for the AI to overtake. I'm gonna go defensive. Ooh. The Haas, the Sauber has caught up to us as well. I think it's Kimi Räikkönen, and you know he's a good racecraft. Come on. Oh, I had to drop it down another gear there. 2.6 seconds is the gap to Stroll up the road now. All this battling has cost us, but the guys behind are battling. Whew, that has given us a bit more breathing room. As long as they don't come flying at us down this straight, but I've got some ERS to use the overtake button anyway, so we should just be able to bring it home now. Round the final corner then. We're going to bring it home for P13. We could have got points, but we just couldn't look after the tyres today, and that crucially cost us some points. But P13 is still a really good position given our car performance at the minute. Sebastian Vettel ends the day with driver of the day, so congrats to him. So then looking at the race results, Bottas ended it with the fastest lap of the race, 35 flat. Only just Vettel was close to getting him. But then looking down the order a little bit, McLaren and Renault fighting for best of the rest. Unfortunately, Lando Norris got caught in traffic, so couldn't get up there, and we ended up in 13th place. Delatraz luckily didn't come last either, so good for him. Glad to see him do that. But taking a look at the standings then, we're still 11th, and in terms of the constructors, we're still 6th. We only have 3 points to our name though, so we need to try and get some more under our belt. Remember, we get that 100k bonus from our secondary sponsor if we get 3 points in a race weekend, and that's between the team. Been it for today's episode of the F1 2020 My Team Career Mode. I really do hope you guys have enjoyed this episode. I thoroughly enjoyed it. Another cracker, more side-by-side battles with the AI. So if you are new around here and you do want to see more, make sure you subscribe, and then you will never miss a brand new episode. Check out my driver career mode as well with the Renault team on the channel too. Link will be in the description to the channel. And then that's been it for today's episode. So I will catch you guys in the next one.